Hey, welcome to January 2018 bullet journal setup for a small A6 sized journal. So I'm using the Leuchtturm 2017. It's a copper color. It's the cutest color. I love it so much. And this month's theme is light bulb themes because light bulbs are cool. So if you haven't noticed already, I'm using the Jan for January as the little filament wire stuff in the middle of the bulb, which I think is really cute. I'm just adding some little flashy symbol things on the outside of the light bulb as well to add a little bit of cuteness, and a little drop shadow using the light grey. I forget the color. I'll add it below and in the brush pen. So turned out really nicely. Just going over the top with a brush pen here because I think it just adds a bit more depth and like coolness to your writing when you add those extra details. Okay, on to the monthly overview. January, I can't believe it's January. So I'm just doing some highlighting because why not? And I just chose to do a really simple spread. I just do that that typical, you number the days 1, 2, 3, 4 up to 31 because January has 31 days. And then you put the day of the week, like Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, next to it, and then you just write the events that you have on the calendar for the month. And then I have that to-do list on the side. Honestly, that to-do list is probably like too small, so I might just need to do another to-do list later on. I don't know about you guys, but I'm pretty busy. That's a joke. I'm actually really not busy at the moment. Just drawing some light bulbs, and they're so it's so cute. Oh, I shade first. I don't know if anyone else does that. It's just easier and it prevents smudging. So I shade with the yellow, and then I went over the top with the bulbs. And I just had some fun with different shapes and different sizes and different patterns of the filaments on the inside. Moving on, and the page was stuck together. I was like, oh, what the? Anyway, I got over it. Had a cup of coffee. I'm fine. And moving on to the all-important expenses tracker. So here I'm planning on keeping all of my receipts and putting them into my bullet journal, and then every now and again just going back, writing the expenses in this little tracking log, and then adding up at the end of the month. I'm following a really simple format that really works for me, which is just writing the date, the item, and then the amount that I spent in those columns there. And as you'll see, it kind of breaks down in different categories. I got the idea from, I think it was Amanda Rachel Lee, and I'm pretty much like just like copying that spread but adding a bit of my own stuff into it, and it just like breaks it down into the different categories like groceries and shopping and eating out and travel, other expenses. And then I actually have like what I've actually spent, which is what I'm writing now. And I spent a little bit more time on this one because I kind of wanted to draw the little pictures for each category. So I drew like a little shopping cart. Yeah, and then the bars. So these bars are to sort of, for a visual, just to see how much money I'm spending and how much I have left over. So I guess every week I can colour in another little portion of it, and just to make sure that I'm staying on track. And here I'm drawing my little restaurants eating out symbol. And here I'm drawing my shopping bag. I drew like a little symbol on the front to sort of be like a pattern like you often see on shopping bags. And then the next one I'm drawing is entertainment, like movie tickets, you know, entertainment. And then the last one that I'm drawing is a cute little train, because that costs money every month. That's how I get around, is on a train. So finally, I drew a little bag that says MISC on it for miscellaneous, and the total as well, which is also something that I'll colour in as the month progresses. Just going back over the light bulbs with some yellow colour to shade it. And moving on to my study tracker. So I'm in Germany and I need to learn how to speak German. So I'm doing an online course. So it's not like I wouldn't consider myself a student, but I'm learning, German. So it's a self-paced course. And what I did was I just sort of drew these little light bulbs of different random shapes and sizes. And I have the study unit number that I need to complete. So I've done 1 to 7 already, and now I need to do number 8 to 16 to finish it all off. So I've just given myself a little tracker here, and the idea is to sort of draw, the chords that kind of go in between light bulbs. So I kind of draw the chords. So once I've finished 8, I'd draw it to 8, and then I'd colour it in with the yellow highlighter. And then when I finish 9, I draw the chord to 9 and then colour it in and draw little, cute little light bulb flashy things around the outside, and just to sort of track my progress throughout the month, because the aim is to finish all of these sections by the end of the month. So I think it's something that could be used in a lot of sort of contexts. My next one is my study timetable. So this is where I'm going to write down just like a timetable of my day, and then and I've done it in these like bars. And again, I'm pretty sure this is from Amanda Rachel Lee in her study student video that I watched. I got a bit of inspiration from her, and so it's just these bars, and I put the time 9 through to 5 p.m. In each of the bars. So if you're using a small Leuchtturm journal, I just did about 2 by 2 for each of them, for each of the little number spaces. I'm just choosing 3 colors to highlight the different time slots. So for example, I might put German as the yellow color, and I'd just highlight the hours of the day that I'd be learning it. I'm just drawing again like a huge light bulb, and I'm just going to do a little quote in it. So I'm drawing the yellow down first because I think it looks a bit better, and then I'm writing the words over the top of it. So yeah, the quote is just to try and inspire me to keep going through my German course, even when I have better things to be doing here in Berlin. But, you know, you gotta learn the language, so that's what I'm trying to do. So yeah, I'm just kind of going over now with the words I've written. You only get out what you put in, to help me to stay focused. And I'm just sort of adding like a drop shadow. I'm not too, I'm still practicing like my drop shadows. So I don't know, it looks all right, but I think I need a bit more practice. And then I got like a white pen for the first time, and I've seen those people who put these, really cool highlights and stuff on, but I don't know, I think I went a bit over the top, but anyway, it's fine. Yeah, I don't know. If anyone has any like tips, please write it in the comments below. That would be fantastic. Oh yeah, and I'm really new to YouTube. This is my first set of videos that I'm doing. I'm just kind of really excited about the bullet journal, and I just thought, since I'm doing like a small journal, I'd put some ideas out there. And finally, we're getting on to just the regular old weekly spread. So because this is a kind of smaller journal, I kind of just wanted to do an overview of the week on this first double page spread. So I just do like a small, I think I used about 4 squares for the height of each of these boxes, and I just did the yellow highlighter to separate. And I did it this way just so that if I needed extra space, I could just turn the page and just add it like a daily spread as well. So that's kind of my plan. Like if I have busy days, then where I need to write a lot of to-dos or something, then I just, you know, turn the page, write Monday at the top, and then write all my to-dos and things like that. So that's why I just kind of wanted like a really mini overview spread. And then on this other page, I'm just sort of, I'm doing that thing again where I use the words as the filament wire thing inside the bulbs. And then the first one is goals. So just a few weekly goals. And then this next one is my study tracker, just to like make sure that I'm, you know, recording how many hours I actually studied. So it'll just be like a line graph or like a little bar graph or something, just color it in. And then the last one is the to-dos. So yeah, that's it. That's the little journal setup for the week. And here's a flip through of what it looks like. So I hope you enjoyed. I hope it helps anyone out and inspires people to bullet journal. Okay, bye.